Hello, everyone. This is Stephen Richardson. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the CFRA Global Net Advantage, Standard and Poor's Net Advantage, also called the STARS report. We're going to take a look at how to interpret that. And you either have to have a subscription. Well, you have to have a subscription, and you can get that through your library. Some libraries don't have it. The library that I uh, use does have it. It's in Johnson County, Kansas. Um, okay, so disclaimer, we're talking about education here. I'm not giving financial advice at all. All you have to make all decisions for yourselves. This is just advice, not advice. It's education. Okay, so I log in. So I go to Johnson County Library, and I click on the S, and I found it. They subscribe to it, and so I click on for access. That's what I do. um, you're going to need to go to your library, get a library card, and then go online and see if they have it. This is a very powerful tool, the STARS report, and the other tools that are on this S&P Global Net Advantage. And we'll take a look at some of them. So this is what the homepage looks like. It's got all these nice goodies up here. And then it gives you the different sectors, and it shows you what industries are hot and what industries are not. Um, and that's remember I'm doing an industry study on semiconductors, and this is where I found it, and this is where I found it right here. And we'll find other ways to find stocks, but this is just one way that I did. Okay, so on the stars report, to find the stars report, you first go to the research tab, which is this red arrow right here, and you type here. I typed in FFWM, First Foundation, right, and then I click search right over here, right, and then so when you type in FFWM, a drop down window comes, and you can click on that FFWM, right, and then the search button, right, then another screen will appear that shows this little PDF over here if there's been a study of this stock. You click on that PDF right there, right? And then the report pops up. You can download it into your file with all the rest of your files. And then gives you an overall impression, quantitative model drivers, risk evaluation. You got the sales price here, and the qualitative drivers are, gee whiz, valuation, quality, growth, street sentiment, and price momentum, right? And so it tells you, where it is, using color system. If you're colorblind, then that's not good. But this is showing it in the hold. You got some negative, you got some positive. Most are in the hold, right? This gives you an overall look of how what it looks like, right? And then the quantitative stock report, page one, continues. There's key statistics here: the compounded annual growth rate, price earnings ratio comparisons, the dividend info. Page three contains earnings, profitability ratios, valuation ratios, income and balance sheet data. All good stuff that you'd want to know about this stock. You could find them in other places. Morningstar, you can find them too. Um, and then here it says its competitors. Really important that you want to know who its competitors are. Because when you click on the SSG competitors, only like three or four come up, and then the peer and then industry. Here it's got quite a few, and it's showing most of them are hold. And here is where you'd see, like, you might see a 3-star strong buy or a 5-star strong buy or a 3-star hold. But this is what CFRA is recommending for each of these stocks, and it's got a rundown of their price and um, their 52-week high and low, and it's just got some interesting, stuff on this page three. Again, really good to find out who the competitors are, so that you can go do the quality check on your SSG. Okay, the quantitative stock report, page four. This is the basic business data, the key developments, key officers, and the last 5 pages are a glossary of common terms, definition, and disclaimers. Right. Um, so this is, find out who the officers are, when they had press releases, quarterly reports, that kind of stuff, corporate information. You can get that from the investor relations page, that kind of stuff. But it brings it here too. Um, so again, very strong tool to use. Gives you another tool in the toolkit to make your projections for sales and earnings per share and even price earnings ratios. Really good tool. I use it all of the time. Okay, and now you can look at different markets, right? You can click on the markets tab, and under the key ratio and well, key stats and ratios, here's where you can find out the price earning ratios for this industry right here. This is the energy. It's the energy sector. So you can find, see, it's right there, energy sector. You can find the price earnings ratio um, right there. And then you can find out how many constituents are in that sector. And here's the price earnings ratio. Very, very powerful, so that you can get an idea of the sector. And then they have some industry surveys. You can type in what you want to. You click on the industry averages tab, and it'll pop up with the most recent. You can type in and look for an industry, and it may or may not have the industry you're looking at. It just all depends on if there's hot industries. People are looking at it, and it's a deep dive of the industry. The filter allows you to enter keywords for the headline, whatever industry you're looking at. Like could be the semiconductor industry, right? Or semiconductor equipment and materials industry. Just take a look and see if somebody's done a survey on that. Okay, this completes and concludes um, the look at the stars report. I call it the stars. It's S&P Global Net Advantage, Standard and Poor's. And if you liked what you saw, please click subscribe and tell your family about this. Tell your friends and tell your enemies. Send them all here. I'll take them all. And if you want to put in the comments, you want to see a particular research or something, how to read a 10Q or a 10K or something like that. I do have that, and I'm going to eventually post it up. But if you give me an idea, I'll research it and I'll put up the educational slides for it. I also have two other channels: Backyard Musings, which is current events, and Edgy Commentary. And we just look at what's going on in the news and we make comments about it. And Law School Dash Essentials is another channel I have where I outline actual questions from bar exams to help law students pass their exams and their bar exams. And I wish I would have had this when I was going through law school 10, 11, 12 years ago. This would have helped me a lot. That's why I created it. So anyways, thanks everyone for joining. I'll see you on the next one.